Everyone in the human expedition believed Captain Aaron Vale was already dead. The scanners had gone silent. The rescue drones never returned. And above the crimson plains of Carrow's 9, a shadow moved, slow, vast, and alive. From the ground, Aaron could see her now. The Giantess. She rose from behind the black stone ridge like a living mountain. Her skin shimmered like dark metal under the twin suns. Each step cracked the land. Her eyes, cold, ancient, and intelligent, locked onto him. Aaron dropped his rifle. It would not matter. He steadied his breathing and stood tall. If this was how humanity ended for him, he would face it on his feet. The Giantess knelt. The ground shook. Instead of opening her mouth to eat him, she spoke. Human, her voice echoed like distant thunder, "Do not run. You have already been chosen." Aaron's heart stopped. Carrow's 9 was not meant for humans. The planet was placed under a red warning label by the United Earth Council. Extreme gravity shifts. Megafauna. Unknown intelligent life. But the mineral beneath its surface was worth trillions. Captain Aaron Vale was not a hero by choice. He was a survey leader, trained to observe, record, and survive long enough to report. His team never stood a chance. The first night, the ground moved beneath their camp. Creatures the size of tanks passed silently through the dark. By dawn, half the equipment was crushed. By the third day, only Aaron remained. He had been tracking energy readings when the shadow fell over him. That was when he saw her. The Giantess, known in later records as Thalkara, last mother of the Colossi. The Giantess who did not kill. Up close, she was beyond fear. She was beauty shaped by time. Her face was calm, her eyes filled with sadness older than stars. Symbols glowed faintly along her arms, marks of a dying race. Aaron stood frozen as her massive hand lowered. One finger alone was taller than him. She did not touch him. She studied him. "You are fragile," she said. "Yet you stand when you should beg." Aaron swallowed. "I am human. We stand." For the first time, the Giantess smiled. "That is why you live. A dying bloodline." Thalkara carried Aaron to a hidden valley. There, he saw the truth. Massive stone cities lay broken. Colossal skeletons rested where giants once ruled the world. The air was heavy with loss. "We were gods here," Thalkara said. "Now I am the last." Her people were not monsters. They were guardians. For thousands of years, the Colossi protected Carrow's 9 from cosmic threats. But their bodies were too strong, their numbers too few. Their kind could not adapt. They were fading. "I cannot bear children alone," she said softly. "Our blood needs change. Strength with flexibility. Power with survival instinct." She looked at Aaron. "Your kind adapts. Your kind endures." Aaron understood then. She had not spared him by mercy. She had spared him by hope. Aaron was given food, shelter, and time. She did not force him. "You will choose," Thalkara said. "If you refuse, I will let you leave this world alive. No chains. No threats. Only truth." Aaron thought of Earth. Of humans struggling to survive in a cruel universe. Of how often humanity had been underestimated. He thought of legacy. He raised his head. "If my blood can save a world," Aaron said, "then it is worth more than my fear." The Giantess bowed. A mountain showing respect to a man. The process was not simple. Ancient technology awakened beneath the valley. Machines older than human history adjusted scale, energy, and biology. Aaron trained. Every day, he ran under crushing gravity. Every night, Thalkara taught him the history of her people. She did not treat him as prey. She treated him as a partner. "Humans fight even when hope is gone," she said one night. "That is why the universe fears you." Aaron smiled weakly. "We are too stubborn to disappear." Hope never comes without a price. The sky burned green as warships arrived. The Ravagers. An ancient enemy that had once been held back by the Colossi. Now, sensing weakness, they returned to finish the job. Thalkara stood tall as the first beam struck the land. "They will kill you," she warned Eren. "Then I will die human," he replied. For the first time in centuries, a giantess laughed. Eren activated his emergency beacon. Not a distress call. A challenge. United Earth warships tore through hyperspace minutes later. Humanity did not ask permission. They saw a threat and acted. Fighters swarmed. Cannons roared. But the Ravagers were many. That was when Thalkara lifted her arms. Ancient energy surged through her veins and through Eren. Human will. Colossi power. Together, they broke the sky. The Ravagers fled. The war ended. Karos 9 lived. Months later, Earth received a transmission. A human stood beside a giantess. And between them, new life. Smaller than her. Stronger than him. Something new. "This is not the end of humanity," Eren said to the council. "This is what happens when we choose courage over fear." The universe took note. Humans were no longer just survivors. They were legacy. He came to a world expecting death. Instead, he became the reason a race and a planet would live forever.